We're doing this again. Hopefully this is the last part, but I don't think this isn't the last part. It might be the last part. Your time travel is already affecting the future? How is that possible? And wait a minute, how do you know? I was under the impression that people in the future would have no idea things had already changed. I told you, even tiny changes in the past can cause greater changes later on. We don't exist in a vacuum. I know, but I don't think people will be aware that the changes. No one in the future knows that anything has changed. You're losing me now. Didn't you say you got a message from the future? Did it tell you about the changes? A few days ago, I sent out a message asking for studies on Castle Lutheran grandfather Foster because I became considered we might spend too much time here already. Uh-huh. The response came today. The prevailing theory is that we're outside out of the time to some degree, but to consider me is technology is used to send a message. What's wrong with it? It gave me a decent feeling that the time travel technology is less advanced than it was when we left. This is already making me head hurt. Does this make sense to her? Because it doesn't make sense to me. Do I even ask for more details? Nah, I don't need any more head scratches today. I take this is pretty serious. Yes, I understand. Alright, I understand. But I don't really know what's going on. But you're the time traveler. So I'll take your word for it. Thank you, Mike. I was worried you might be difficult about this. You mean you will leave me immediately? Yes. As soon as I can tell Ashford is recovering, we have to leave. No delays. I understand. I might understand, but that doesn't make it any easier to accept. With everything taken care of for now, Emily and I head back to the campus. Is something wrong, Mike? You've been pretty quiet. It's just I'm going to have to say goodbye to Crash and Nashua soon. Yeah, I'm going to miss them. You know, that there was a time I withheld information because to delay them. What? That doesn't sound like you. I know. I feel terrible about it. It's so hard knowing that we're going to leave. We will never see him again. There's nothing we can do about it, though. I guess we just struggling to accept it. I'm just struggling to accept it. You know what? We should throw them a party. Is that a good idea? That's a great idea. It won't change what will happen, but I think it will feel a little better about it. Yeah, it will be nice to have some time to hang out together. And we will have to worry. We don't have to worry about Asher's sickness or planning our next step. We want them to leave with happy memories of our time. A party is the best way to do it. To do that. Do you think Crush will let us? She plans to stack around for a day or two. Make sure Asher is recovering. There is no reason to object. Good point. It will be a celebration of Asher's return to health and a farewell party to both of them. For both of them. All right, let's do it. Tomorrow after class are done. Let's grab supplies and give them the best party has to offer. Haha. Sounds like a plan. The next evening, Emily and I showed up in the mansion with everything for a party. We bring balloons, music, cake, and cookies. What's all this? We're throwing a party for you and Asher. A party? For us? She's resting on the couch again today. bright-eyed and alert. That's right. We're going to celebrate Asher's recovery and give you to a proper send-off. Thank you, both of you. You don't have to do this. We wanted to do. What we wanted to. You're our friends, after all. Can I have a piece of cake? Of course. It's for you, after all. Now turn on some music. Turn on music. I get Asher her cake, and as soon as it starts to feel like a party. It's a little subreddit since there's only the four of us, but Emily started to feel funny stories in a lighter mood. And she said, what does everyone know? What? That reminds me of this one time when Crest and I were kids and our neighbors came over, listening to talk like this. It will be pretty easy to pretend things will be fine like this. As Emily and Astra are really hitting it off. Yeah, I think they will become good friends if they had more time together. Do you want to step out for a while? Why? Don't you want to tell me something else? You make it sound like it's nothing but bombard of bad news. I want to buy something, that's all. And you want my help? Well, I thought you might want to take me out shopping. A date. What should I do? Yeah, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. I'm a little surprised that she outright like that, but I'm considerably willing. Alright, let's go. Crest and I stood up. Are you guys going somewhere? We're going to stay out for a little bit. We'll be back soon. Enjoy the party. Both Emily and Astra stare at us. We walk towards the door. By the time we reached there, they started whispering. I can only imagine of the two of them saying about us. Think Astra would tease about it. Yes, and Emily would tease you. I don't know. It's hard to tell with her sometimes. She might tease me, but then again, she might be annoyed. She has no reason to be. It's not like what? It's not like you. I can have anything permanent. Yeah. I wish things could be different. Sure. So I do. But we're not supposed to talk about this right now. It's not things right now. We're going out on a shopping date to get you a server. Let the way, Mike. What sort of server do you have in mind? We can go out to college if you want and find something related to this town. I'm more interested in this something specific. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Skip a few lines. What is there a little shopping over there? Oh, that one? That sells a lot of books and handcrafted decoration, introducing some made by local people. They're a big hit since you can't get them anywhere else. Little shops like that almost entirely disappear now. In my time, I would like to buy something there. That's a great idea. Cause and I go into the shop and look around. She picks out a small handcrafted wooden tree. I buy it for her and then she cussedly against her chest as we left the store. This is perfect. I'll repay you, of course. No, don't do that. Consider it as a getaway present. Thank you, Mike. Whenever I look at you, I'll think of you. I will think of you every time I walk that path shore. If I'm honest, I probably think a lot about you more than often. I just when I see you, my tree. Yeah, me too. Maybe I'll figure it out to send you a message. I wish I could reply safely. Maybe one day the technology will be advanced enough to make it possible. I hope so. But for now, let's not think about that. Let's pretend we're any couple out for the evening squirrel. You might be, you mean on a date? Yeah, yes, that too. She reaches out and I take her hand in mine. Although she might be a little embarrassed, her grip is firm and we walk side by side through the town. I show Chris all my favorite spots, and we do the best to pretend we can stay like this forever. But time is running out as it soon it's time for us to part ways. Good night, Mike. I'll see you again tomorrow. Yeah, you can count on it. Good night, Chris. Really wish we didn't have to say goodbye. The next day, I'm just I'm distracted through all my classes, aware that might be our last day. This might be the last day with Crest and Astra. The day passes and they still ain't ready to leave. I once again prepare myself the next day once again and it ends with composure. On the third day, Crest asks to bring Emily to the mansion. Thank you for coming, both of you. No problem. I assume this is it then? No. Huh? Astra still hasn't shown any signs of recovery. I'm fine, Chris. Is it just me or does her voice sound a little weaker? It's getting possible that she's not getting any better. I reviewed the steps I took when making the medicine, and I'm certain it did everything right. What's the problem? What's the problem? I'm worried that the cure might not be real after all. What? But then, Astra will. Before we jump to any conclusions, I want to go over every step again. The cure is required 3 ingredients. The first one was the throw of the armadillo. Emily, that armadillo, that suit was an armadillo, right? Absolutely, no doubt about that. Then there was a second ingredient. There was a tears of legendary fire-breathing salamanders. But I know that was a right salamander. But I didn't actually see it breath fire, but everything was matched perfectly. That brings us to the last ingredient. Pure water from the heart of the Scare Mountain. That's the one we got together. We located the Scare Mountain and we found a pool of water inside it. Just like that, we were supposed to. Are you sure there's nothing you could have gotten wrong? Is there any where we might have messed up on the third ingredient? Did we reach the heart of the mountain? What do you mean? We entered through the depths of the mountain and we found a pool of water. That's for sure. But was it supposed to be from the heart of the Scare Mountain? How deep did you go? I felt like we were here for quite a while, but there was more tunnels that led us deeper in. We never checked to see what was down there. Are you serious? Saying what I think you're saying? Yeah. It hurts to admit it, but I think we took the water from the wrong pool. If we use the wrong water, then the cure won't work. Shastra has this mistake doomed Astra, or can you or the others stay safer? For the next chapter. Well, looks like this isn't the last part, but maybe next week will be the last part. Hopefully.